Welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival with Mods. My name is Ricky, and this is Morgan. And today we're going to get to the Institute. I know you guys have been dying to get to the Institute, and today we're going to get there. First, we're going to build the this first platform. So before I'll go talk to Sturges in a second. Before we get over there, I should point out I have 5 medium generators and 1 small generator, all going into this thing right here. And then it should be enough power. I also should have everything I need because I have been, well, I made sure of it already.
Did you find a good spot to build?
Yes, I did.
Interceptor?
Yes.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption.
Blah, blah, blah. All right. So I want to talk very briefly while I finish building this thing about the new Bethesda mod thing, which they're not calling mods, the Creation Club, because I don't know, everyone else is, and I feel like I should, at least a little bit. So here are my thoughts on it. I think it's cool. I think that people who create these things should get paid. If they want to. That is. Yeah, I'm not... Okay. That's good snooze. Okay. Power. 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 Alright. So, before I step onto the platform, I understand why people don't like the whole creation kit thing, creation club thing, and I can understand why people think mods should be free. But I don't think mods have to be free just because, you know, they have been. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Alright, let me talk to... I'll keep talking about it in a minute. Ready?
You sure?
Alright, so let's go stand over here.
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
No, I'm in position. I'm stuck.
Okay.
So, as far as what's actually currently available in the Creation Club, I'm not super keen on everything you can... The Morgan U suit looks kind of cool, but everything else just kind of looks okay. You know what I mean? I don't know if it'll get better or worse. Or, oh, that sounded bad. Okay.
Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute
Okay.
signal. Tracking RF.
Anyway, so, but other than the
Got it.
Morgan U thing, which coincidentally happens to be my character's name, other than that, I'm not seeing anything that I go, ooh, I have to use that, you know? But if they truly are going to keep this being updated over time, I think it'll be pretty interesting. I need to explain a few things. Number one, hello.
I wondered if you might make it here.
Okay.
Quite resourceful.
I had to reinstall Windows for another reason.
Under my guidance.
Yeah, whatever.
I know why.
Okay. I genuinely don't care.
I'd like to discuss this
Okay.
with you face to face.
So I had to reinstall Windows, and that involved reinstalling all of my mods. So I hope I got everything reinstalled. The only things that I didn't get reinstalled were my the mods I created. I forgot to copy them, which was not a good idea on my part. I just totally spaced on it.
What you think of us.
So there's that.
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong
I
impression.
definitely don't have the wrong impression. All right. So,
Welcome to the Institute.
let's take a look. It's a pretty swanky place, so give them that much.
The Institute. This place. These people.
So I had to reinstall Windows, and in doing so, I had to reinstall all the mods, and I had to reinstall some of the games. So I backed up Fallout 4 and Hitman and Dirt 4 because they're massive, and I need them installed because I'm currently playing them on the channel. I don't care, Father.
And our actions are often
Alright, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm about to skip over a very large section of the game. Not to cut out for spoiler reasons, but because at this point everybody's already seen it.
There's too much at stake.
Although there is some spoilers. So in just a second, we will jump to a new area.
Stable.
Also, he's just been blobbing on, and I don't really care.
For everyone.
And then I'll get back to talking a little bit more about the Creation Club and what I did in between this episode that you're watching now and the previous episode. All right, so cutting it out now. So I just cut out all that other stuff, but I will spoil this. This is Sean. In case you were wondering, he is your son, the son that was kidnapped. He is Morgan's kid, because Morgan was trapped in there for an extra 80 years or whatever. Where's the exit? Thank you. Let me drink a little water. All right. So now what he wants me to do is go meet with the other director, the other people. So we're going to go do that. We're going to start with her, Allie Fillmore. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am here.
I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer.
Cool.
Father told us about you. I could hardly believe it.
Uh-huh.
What was it that kept you going?
Trying to find him.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you found him, I hope you're proud of the
I mean, look, I'm not super thrilled about the man he's grown up to be. Bye. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about the Creation Club. So, my thoughts on paid mods are this. People should get paid for what they want to do. If they want. If you want to charge for your mods, you should. You know what I mean? Like, there should not be this incessant need for mods to be free. But if you don't want to charge for your mods, then don't charge for your mods. Look, I am of the belief that people should get paid for the work they do in some way, shape, or form, and a lot of people who do a lot of work on some of these mods, like, not that, that's a ripper. I'll explain why I have a ripper in a second. Like, the Colt here, or the Becker here, the BK9 knife here, that takes a lot of work. I'm not saying that I would necessarily have bought either of those mods. I might have. I genuinely don't know, because I'm sort of just experimenting with mods, even 20 episodes in, or however many episodes we're in. I have one mod that is very intense and a very impressive mod in the loft apartment that I have that's over by Cabot House. We explored it very early on in one of the earlier episodes, but I've also barely used it. And while it's certainly an amazing mod, I'm not actually sure I would pay for it, because I wouldn't use it that much. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth money, you know? And my big issue with the Creation Club right now is that there's not a lot of interesting stuff in it. I mean, I talked about the Morgan U jumpsuit from Prey. So I suppose if you're a big fan of Prey, I haven't even played the game. I've played the demo, and from the demo I could tell it would be fun, but like not something I'd want to pay $60 for, you know? That's not to say that it's not a bad game, just because I am thinking I may not be interested in it. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about the Creation Club, at least for now. I'm hoping that in the future we get better stuff, more interesting stuff. Because if there's like DLC level stuff in there worth money, like that would be really interesting for me to check out. But as it stands right now, I do think that it might not be as interesting as some people. Like what's in there isn't as interesting as I think some of us would like. But can I sleep in this bed? No. All right. But I understand it. Also, I think we're about to talk to Madison Lee, who we've met in Fallout 3. So I'll talk to Madison, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about what happened between the previous episode and this episode.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are.
Uh-huh.
All do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I don't want any trouble. I won't get in your way.
I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours.
Sure, this
I've
is
been
mostly
working
why I
on
wanted to
that
get
cursor
here.
chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I mean, this was the whole reason I came here, was to get this, so. Yeah, so Madison Lee here, she's in Fallout 3. Yeah, so apparently she worked for Brotherhood of Steel, and apparently you can re-recruit her for the Brotherhood of Steel at some point. I don't know. So, this time and last time. So between last time and this time, I got the Corsair chip analyzed, I went back to Virgil, and then I headed over to Sanctuary to build the freaking thing. But on my way out back to Virgil, I stopped by, what's her name in, Crazy Myrna in, Diamond City, and bought myself a nice, pretty new Ripper. Curved Ripper, actually. I bought it that way. I love Rippers. They're probably my favorite melee weapon. Part of the reason why I haven't been using it is because I didn't think to buy it in the first place. Over here on the side, you can see that it says it only does 16 damage, which is technically true. But in VATS, the Ripper hits 7 times with every VATS hit. So, like, with any of these other weapons, one hit in VATS is 1 hit. Whereas, with VATS, with the Ripper, it's actually 7 hits. So you actually do 7 times 16 damage, or however much damage your Ripper's doing, you know, per time. The only thing is that kind of breaks the, critical damage, which I have fixed in a mod that I had to redo and remake today because I accidentally deleted the old one when I reinstalled Windows. So, the other thing I bought were 2 sniper rifles. I bought 2 of the fancier sniper variant of the hunting rifle. So we will, let's just take a look at it real fast. What I did was I bought so it's a 50 cal sniper rifle, and Crazy Myrna had a 50 cal sniper rifle and a regular 308 sniper rifle that had a suppressor on it. So I bought both of them, took it back to Hangman's Alley, pulled the suppressor off the weaker one, threw it on this one. Then we went back over there and dropped it off. Now, part of the reason I was able to do this is because I have the Crazy Myrna mod that gives Crazy Myrna a bunch of stuff. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. All right, so let's finish up talking to all these people, and then I will tell you what we're going to do next. Oh, we got to do one other thing while we're here, too. So, we'll see some of this stuff in action, maybe.
Doctor.
Hello.
So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holder, head of the bioscience division.
Shut up, whoever's talking on my,
Truly amazing.
Thank you for stopping talking. Whoever else was talking, not Clayton. I'm
I
interested.
look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here.
Sure.
As the name implies, the bioscience division specializes
Pretty
in
much
fields of
the only interesting thing that's going on in the Institute for me. Because the whole synth thing I don't really care about.
Our directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the institute. To that end,
Some of the stuff they're doing here is pretty interesting.
specialized breeds of flora for
I'll
use
admit
in
that.
food and medicine.
The whole cloning
We
gorillas
started
thing
to
is kind of
explore
cool.
the idea of synthetic animal life.
I'm good for now. I actually do want to keep looking around.
Take care, then.
But first, we got to go do something for Virgil. I almost forgot all about this. Aha! Really, aha, because that was super easy to unlock. Alrighty. 1 down. 1 down. 3 down. Now what I'm about to do is probably what some might consider to be stupid. But I'm going to try it anyway. First, however, I'm going to drink a Nuka Free. Not because it'll keep me awake. Of course, I've done no. I'm trying to sneak up on the Assaultron. Oh, good, it worked. Woo. Oh. That was, I gotta be honest, I was a little very nervous about that. A little very nervous. Man, more hacking. Alright. Alright, I'm backing out. Because I'm not guessing and getting locked out and then having to wait. Alright, try this again. See, now that was worth it. Because now, see, it's got to be that one. See, that was super easy. Yeah, here we go. Some super mutants. Microscope. Some logs. What I want's over here. Experimental serum. Alright, last but not least, synth retention.
Greetings, ma'am.
Greetings.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
Dr.
some
Orman's
heads
lecture on cold fusion.
Alright,
is
so we're going to
nothing
open
short
this
of
door.
Targeting
Come over
packages,
here
I asked.
and open this door.
Take some
Shut up, Justin.
Please don't.
You're the first person I'd get rid of if I actually...
From us
Acting
and pretty
director
much
of the
all the
synth
other
retention bureau.
departments.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye.
Yeah, I don't care.
Despite your
I
reluctance, I'm sure you
don't
understand.
like you.
Our primary
Blah.
I'm sure it's
Certainly.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm lying through my
Main
teeth.
strength is the courser.
Yeah, I know. I don't like you, so we're skipping over this
In
part.
fact,
Combat
I'm no
experience.
stranger to combat.
even so.
He wants to know how I defeated the
more than
Courser.
much for a single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform
Or
detailed
you
diagnostics.
could just have a psychic like I do. Because that's how I beat your stupid synth.
Right?
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get
Courser. Thing. Whatever. I'm good for now.
Very well.
Bye. Don't like you. Okay, so I just finished that one, and then I got this synth retention thing. But I'm not going to talk to Father. We're actually going to put some main story missions on hold, because all of this is main story stuff. So I made it to the Institute, finally. I talked a little bit about my thoughts on the Creation Club. Talked a little bit about what I had done in between the previous episode and this episode. Next time we're going to do one thing for the Minutemen. So I got one of the Minutemen Radiant quests to go help a settlement. And I went to go do it just to clear it out. And then they sent me to the Dunwich Borers. And I decided that I'd rather do that on the channel. So what I did was went back to a previous save. So I haven't visited them yet. So if they send me somewhere else, then it probably won't be an interesting video. But if they send me there, which I suspect they still will, I think it'll be a pretty good video and it'll be fun. Then, after we do that, we're going to get started on the Automatron DLC stuff. This has been Fallout 4 Survival with Mods. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Fallout 4.